Hey guys, it is Mission Discover. Welcome back to another 5-minute factoids. Today, I'm going to take 5 minutes, super quick, and I'm going to talk about some slingshot gear, what I think is the essential slingshot gear. Whether you're a slingshot beginner or you're a seasoned shooter who's just looking for some gear to add to your slingshot system, this is what you're going to need to get going and making shots just like this. We're going to be 50 feet away while on the move. We're going to hit this target behind me. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, that was first try. Yes! Alright guys, so I have my personal slingshot setup laid out here in front of me. I'm going to go over the options that I elected to go with for the setup and tell you guys why. So the first thing, you're going to need something to keep your kit in. I've elected to go with pouch. I think that is the best option because of how pliable they are, no matter what you're packing for. Hunting trip, camping trip, you're just traveling, you want to take it with you. It'll kind of just conform to whatever situation you put it in. This is a possible style pouch. What that means is it's just a big zipper down the middle and one big open compartment that allows a ton of different possibilities, hence the name of how you can set it up. This particular possibles pouch is made by Foxlite Gear. It's an Etsy maker made here in the States. Really good quality. It will cost you somewhere around that $20 mark. This is the medium size if you are curious about this particular pouch. I chose to go with orange, so it's high vis. If I drop it on the ground, you can still see it when I'm in the woods. YKK zippers, good stitching, 420 denier nylon, really well made. Some other good options are the Hidden Woodsman pouch, and there's a ton of other Etsy makers, and there's some really good ones on Amazon. Search around, find a good quality one that meets your needs, and you should be good. Alright, and as we unzip our pouch here, the first thing you're going to see, makes sense since it's a slingshot setup, is your slingshot with your band sets attached. We're going to keep it super simple with this with a company called SimpleShot slingshots. This particular slingshot is the Axiom Ocularis slingshot. It is one of many that they have on their website. They're all great designs. Find one that fits your style and I think you'll be happy with it. They're all relatively affordable as well. Many of them come with this patented plug design which keeps the band super secure but is super simple to change out, which is really nice. This particular one is the Axiom Ocularis, as I said, and it is designed after Nathan Masters, who's the guy who runs the company. His personal slingshot called the Precious. He's won many competitions with that thing. Super great design. And then the band sets that come with the slingshot are one of many band sets they have on their site. They are specialized to the size of ammo that you'll be shooting. Pick your size and they'll give you a band set specifically tailored to that size of ammo. They also have specialty band sets such as cold weather band sets. They think about it, they have it set up so that it's going to be super simple if you watch some of their YouTube videos and look at their website to pick the setup that works for you. Yet again, keep it simple and go with SimpleShot. By the way, here are my bands. These can just go down in that large compartment of your possibles pouch as well. Just keep them in these baggies and throw them down in that pouch. Alright, so the next thing you're going to see is this mesh baggie filled with some ammo. This is 3/8 inch clay ammo. That is the size that I shoot. I highly recommend, no matter what level of shooter you are, getting some clay ammo. First of all, this whole thing, which is around 10,000 shots, is only like 20 bucks. I'll recommend where I got this. I think it's actually 2 packs of ammo in the same thing. But it's relatively cheap. It is also good for beginners because if you misfire and hit something you don't want to, it's much less likely to cause serious damage to a person or an object. And it's just much more friendly to those around you. It's not as scary. I highly recommend getting this. This is what I shoot 95% of the time. Living in a regular old neighborhood, I can't just go out and shoot steel all the time. And then always, of course, you can switch over to steel if you want to, but I definitely recommend, if you're starting out, or even if you don't have some, picking up some of this clay ammo. And I forgot to mention just now that this mesh baggie, I really like this because it keeps it organized down in the pouch. I can just pick it up all at once, and the mesh allows it to dry out. It being clay, if it gets wet, it'll get soggy and start to fall apart, but this, I can just sit it out in the sun to dry. I'll recommend where I got these down in the description below. And the final thing, this is kind of an optional item. This is a hip pouch. You can throw a few rounds in here, put it on your hip, and instead of going down into your pouch to grab ammo every time you need to reload your slingshot, you can just reach to your hip and grab some ammo. This particular pouch was given to me by my dad. You can't really get this particular pouch. I'll recommend a similar option down below. I personally prefer the ones with carabiners over the ones with traditional belt loops, because you can clip this to a belt loop or a belt, but you can also just clip it straight to your waistband, so I think it's more versatile. This is kind of an optional piece of equipment, but I do think it is a nice thing for those of you who would like it. And with all that being said, we're done here today. I hope that helped you to pick out some of maybe your beginner gear or some additional gear to add to your slingshot setup. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, because I've got more informational and educational outdoor content coming your way real soon. With all that being said, have a great day. God bless. I'll see you next time.